Hi, I'm Dr. Ed Martin of the Path Foundation of Houston, Texas, and we have a wonderful, exciting, advanced program of hypnotic induction for you today. This is a special nonverbal hypnotic induction. This was developed by Marks Howell. Marks Howell will be presenting this. Marks has had over 29 years of experience in law enforcement, and he was a participant in the development of the forensic hypnosis application in a major state police agency. Marks has had many, many years of experience, and I think he will show us something that will benefit us all.
You, as a hypnotist, can add this technique to other inductions which you are currently using. It is quick, it is easy, it is effective. Do you know much about nonverbal communications?
No, guess I don't.
What does it mean when you're seated in a congregation and a minister does this?
Stand up.
And what does it mean when he does that?
Sit down.
And when somebody does this, what does that mean?
Come over here.
And what does it mean when someone does this?
To be quiet.
So you know a lot more about nonverbal communications than you give yourself credit. Will you agree to follow along with me nonverbally?
Yes, I will.
Now, I don't know if your eyes are going to be closed or not, but when I touch you right there, that is a signal for you to open your eyes.
Okay.
This is an example of a silent induction. This is what is called a nonverbal induction. Almost all of us are familiar with the techniques of verbal induction. We use them every day. We use inductions where we hypnotize people using words. But suggestion can come in many forms. And there are many, many examples of the use of hypnosis today by therapists of all kinds. For example, massage therapists, chiropractors, people who use acupuncture and acupressure are using techniques of silent or physical induction. This is an example of some of those techniques. These particular techniques are combined in ways where the suggestion is enhanced. It is increased most effectively by the use of physical touch and physical pressure. Mr. Howell has developed these techniques over many years by practicing with many, many people, and he has seen and he shows and demonstrates how this can be used very, very effectively. He is showing ways where a person can be hypnotized and given suggestion without saying a word. He's showing examples of people being induced into the hypnotic state, or what we call the hypnotic state, merely by suggestion caused by physical movement, caused by physical pressure, physical touch. And at the same time, these same suggestions are used to deepen the state. It appears that after a while, a person who is induced into the hypnotic state in this way is in a fairly deep state. This state appears to be one that is very productive for many, many applications of hypnosis. This technique can be applied in many ways, and it can be used with people who do not even speak the language. We have used examples of this with people who do not speak English, where Marks or the person who was demonstrating the technique did not speak their language, and yet they were able to go into the same deep hypnotic state very quickly. It not only is a silent technique and a very effective, proven technique of inducing the hypnotic state, but it also can be used in all applications, including therapeutic hypnosis, to help people who don't understand what hypnosis is all about to be able to go into the hypnotic state. If you'll notice in the beginning, Mr. Howell did not even mention the word hypnosis. He talked about nonverbal suggestion and going along with nonverbal communication experiment. This can be very helpful in working with people who are afraid of the tool of hypnosis. This is an excellent example of how hypnosis can be used in many, many ways to help people in all walks of life.
I would encourage you as a trained professional to practice this technique in the systematic manner in which it was demonstrated. Your proficiency in this technique will benefit you as well as those you serve. I would like to express appreciation to Dr. Ed Martin for his encouragement and support in the documentation of this nonverbal hypnotic induction. Thank you.